Hello, my friend. Today we'll be enjoying chapter 52 of Goodnight, PunPun. But we're doing things a little different today. So I have a quarter here, and I'll flip it heads or tails. Heads, we do 5 chapters tonight. Tails, we'll just do 1 chapter. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Flip. Oh, we got heads. So we'll be doing 5 chapters tonight. So we'll be doing chapter 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And before we get into our story, let's take a deep breath in through our nose and out. So bored. With such nice weather, I start thinking about useless things much more than usual. Humans are free, although we can't fly through the skies all alone. If we can think it, we can do almost anything. We can sleep when we're sleepy. We are free to start or stop anything whenever we wish. Of course, it is a bit hindered by common sense, moralities, and the rules of society. Walking nude out in the streets, stealing from the elderly, and even killing. We can do all of this as long as we throw out our morals, which is why they drilled these laws in our head when we were children. And yet, people still continue to fight, deceive, and steal from each other. And so, people suffer because they live. Even now, there are events of happiness and unhappiness going on all over the world. What can we do to make everyone happy? Of course, that's impossible for me to know. If that answer to that could be found in the shallow wisdom of a kid, wars would have stopped long ago. But I also dislike just leaving that problem up to society or the government. After all, a great person is just one who follows the popular will of the people. In this world, the essence of a frank, honest human is just an idealization. I'm sure that there's nothing that can make everyone happy. Happiness is relative, and that's how people want it. Evil is also relative. Mothers can become demons when they do anything to protect their child. Yet, it's usually seen as admirable. But when a person does anything for the country he loves, wars break out. Isn't it all the same thing? No matter how much a person pretends to be good and kind, he will still have negative aspects. But nobody really tries to notice the fact. Why is that? They all try to place the blame on others and never even consider the possibility that they themselves may have played part in the problem. Just what the hell am I thinking? The world isn't going to change no matter what I think. Then what should I be doing? Guess who? I don't really want to do anything. I don't want to order nor trouble anyone. That's just laziness, I guess. I don't go to school nor do I work, and I've been wasting my time away since noon. Look at me, talking about the freedom of humans when I'm just some suspicious punk in this town. In conclusion, I have nothing. And the thing I want to say the most right now is I really want some money right now. As they say, poverty dulls the wit. I was so hungry that I was thinking about the most useless things. Shimizu, you have any money on you? Nope. I see. Even though it's a weekday afternoon, you still have none? Well, today was the midterm test, so I see. It's that time already. You doing well in school? Heh, most likely not. At least not with you always hanging around me. Seki, did your dad come back? Nope, not even a hint of him returning. In fact, if we can't bring in the money this time, we might even be forced to give up our home. And then we'll all be homeless. Let's walk a little. I might be able to find a dropped wallet or something. Seki, aren't you hot with that coat on? Shimizu, give me something to write with. Hey, what? No, you can't do that. And this is my phone number. Be quiet. I don't have a cell phone, so I have no choice. Seki, just find a more normal job. How about you make and sell lunchters from your home like dad? You idiot. You need to be good with your hands and have the proper qualifications for that. And I end up passing out if I try to use that portable stove of mine. Ah, hey, you two. Are you two in need of some money right now? Yeah, I have a job for you then. Ah, this is just something from my real estate office. It was really dirty, so I thought I'd remove it. Cleaning? I can do that easily. Is that so? Asking professional cleaning service can be quite expensive, so I was doing it by myself and I've worn myself out. Isn't that your phone ringing? Why aren't you picking up? Hello? Ah, yes, yes. I can do just about anything. Today is fine. If you could just choose a meeting place. Ah, yes, okay. Okay, I'm going to be borrowing your phone for a bit. As always, we'll meet at the park when I'm done. Huh? You can clean by yourself, right? You need to be more independent, Shimizu. Your friend sure does whatever he wants. I want revenge. Here's the expenses and your meeting fee. And it's written here where he's usually at on certain days. I don't think I'll take long to find them. Um, just to what extent do you mean revenge? Do you mean knocking him out from behind, blackmailing him, or pushing him off from a rooftop? I haven't thought of the details, but if possible, something so bad to his life that he won't be able to recover from. This is my curiosity speaking, and thus you don't need to answer me, but just what is your relationship with this man? My former colleague from work and my former lover. Even though we were engaged and even set our wedding date, he suddenly called off everything and broke up with me. I've always considered myself a capable person, but ever since I quit my last company, I haven't been able to get another job and nothing seems to go right. Wouldn't it have been better for you to not have quit your job, your last job in the first place? I mean, you were only dumped. Everyone at work knew that another woman from the same office stole him from me. And yet, you think I could have still calmly worked? I wondered if he might be in some meeting right now. But if he never broke out with me, we would be getting married today, and I'd be in my wedding dress. I've decided. I'll pay you as much as I can. I'm not really planning to live a long life anyways, so please, kill him. Wow. Chapter 53. Are you really sure about this? Because I really do this. I was asked to kill a man at a family restaurant by a pretty lady. I didn't really feel anything towards it. She wanted to kill even though she was only ridiculed. I wondered if the cases you hear about on TV were like this too. Maybe there's no real rhyme nor reason. In other words, that's just how faith is. He's really here. I feel that the me of now can do anything. I know he's probably just your average citizen. So I don't think of him as an evil person. Him, that lady, and even me, we're all the same, past our skin deep differences. Is there even such a thing as righteous in a person in this world? I'm sure that even such a person would have their flaws. Human beings are strangers. The more you observe them, the work move restless as if they're puppets. And one day, they just stop moving. Why is it? Even though there's so many people here, I feel as if there isn't a single real living human being. Everyone seems so empty, so hollow. Am I beginning to lose consciousness of my life, of myself? But how do you even prove that you really are yourself? Speaking of which, back when I was a kid, Shimizu said he could see God. I thought he was just full of crap, but hello? It's me. I'm really sorry, I just missed my train. What? There already? I'm really sorry. Well, you're free to wait in the cafe or something until I come. Maybe creating a God to take out worries and responsibilities that stems from such questions as wondering who really are is all part of being human. Unfortunately for you today, I've only touched the 12,000 yen deposited in my pocket, and yet my mind is so clear that it almost makes me sick. I will push because there's a back in front of me, that's all. The rapid expresses will be soon passing through platform 1. Please stand behind the white line. There's no real meaning behind it, no ill intent, nor sense of justice. Hey, I'm really doing this. After all, humans are free, right? The hell? What the hell? Damn it. The weather today is really nice. Hmm. Maybe doing this alone is too much for you, but I won't expect too much. There's a 70-year-old man that used to live in the room where we're going. He was poor, but a good, honest man, so I showed him to a place for a cheaper than normal price. That was 4 to 5 years ago. He brought some big bottles of water over to my house one day with a big grin, and he told me that drinking this water improves your health and invites you with energy. And I think he also said something about a lack of laughter bringing unhappiness. And then I asked him if he joined some kind of cult, but he was in denial. In any case, I didn't end up buying his strange water. Ah, this is the place. I think it was some type of hemorrhage. Well, he died alone. The weather's nice and warm here, ain't it? Thanks to that, his body's probably decomposed quite a bit and it's not mushy like wine jelly. I believe in the freedom of belief, but pity well, it's not an actual goal for living, just a means, isn't it? Even if you smile to yourself, being all alone is just too lonely. He was a really good man. If he just talked to me more, we could have been good drinking buddies. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going home. It's all right. If I weren't wearing a diaper myself too, I'd be making another puddle next to you too. Seki, you dummy. Chapter 54. Jeez, you're so late. Sorry. I suddenly got a call from my hospitalized father. He told me he couldn't sleep when he thinks of soon being able to see his grandchildren. So I told him that he should stop being stupid and worry for his own health a bit more. You told him? But I'm really glad your father's recovering. It's a miracle. How stupid. Shimmy, you can do anything. You're a liar, god of poop. I can't do anything by myself. You know, Seki told me that there's no such a thing as God. I guess. Maybe even you really don't exist, huh? He exists, somewhere for sure. However, being able to see him with your eyes is a difficult thing, which is why you are an amazing child. What do you see right now with your eyes? For me, I can see the stars of the Pegasus constellation. I've been searching for you for so long. Please call me Pegasus. But your sign says Toshiki. Thank you, call me Pegasus. Applying a superstring theory that I've researched, which states that all things in this universe is a result of the vibration of supersystem metric strings. I realize there is a musical scale to every object and a tune to all things. In other words, the history of all the universe is merely just a change of the musical suits. Can you hear it? The dissonance that envelops the world. Ah. Wait. I'm not a suspicious character. I know something only you can do. All right. We are the chosen ones. I became able to hear the dissonance in the dream on that day. And after writing that music out and analyzing it, I've become able to touch the future. If left the way it is, 5 years from now on July 7th, the earth will perish. I've begun gathering comrades, and I need your strength. When you come with me, you and my vibrations synchronize up to 5 times better than other people's. For the sake of love and peace, good vibrations. I could have just ran off with the money, so why did I come back then? It's just some woman who's going to off herself soon, right? I could even lie and exploit her for all the money she's worth. I apologize. I couldn't end up doing anything. That's a relief. I was actually worried over what would happen if you really died. What? What are you crying for? I'm sorry. I was just frightened. I never even knew I could easily say such things. I snapped back to normal once you left the restaurant. And no matter how many times I called you, you wouldn't pick up. Ah, maybe I too lost my head from a moment. To be honest, I only wanted for him to know just a little of my suffering. Miss, you should thank the God for making the weather so nice today. People's fates can change just like weather. You know? This money is for your table. It's for your trouble. So just forget about today, okay? I don't need it. I've learned a lot today. People are just weak creatures that just put up a strong front. Hey, how old are you? 35. That's quite childish face you have then. Yes, quite. I see. So you're older than me. I still leave you some money. So please at least buy yourself dinner with it. Miss, you're prettier when you smile. I might be being a little bit nosy here, but you're one to put work ahead of family, aren't you? I can understand where you're coming from a little. And happiness is relative for each person and their way of life. So it's better to think of your own happiness than someone's misfortune. Don't pretend like you know what you're talking about when you're just a little kid, okay? That pisses me off the most. Actually, I think the same too. Maybe I should have asked for her number. Oh, please, I don't even have that type of courage. Looking at the sky, thanks to the sky that caused me to think how free I was, I ended up caving in. That's just the kind of God I am. Maybe Shimuzu not coming. After all, I probably made him angry by ditching him. I feel a little bad, I guess. I should apologize. Guess who? Let's go, Shimizu. I thought I might never return here again. Seki, are you crying? Shut up. Why'd you change pants? Did you even clean the place and get money properly? Ah, whatever. Today was quite interesting. Ah, humans are so stupid. Chapter 55. Shimizu, how about we eat something good once in a while? I'll treat you to your favorite. Hey, yo! Pulsating beat kicks reasons. Ringing the bell to the new age. Deliver the unforgiving surgeon wires of rain. Deliver the unforgiving surgeon ways of rhyme. Men and women of all ages crackling skills, your mother's just a hermaphrodite. My big monster feeding your passion and love. The shaking sensation take my syncopation. The overflow loves revolution urinating with your homies. I heard she did it with the manager at the part-time job. That Mimura bragged back in middle school how she did it with some 30-year-old guy. Ha ha ha. How stupid. What about Canny? Hey, isn't it too risky to bring alcohol? It's alright, it's only a little. His new high school life and his new classmates. If he were to speak candidly about what he thought of it all. Good job on your midterms, everyone. So let's get this party started. He was not used to it at all. Alright. Wearing loose pants, gelling the hair, everything felt so out of place to him. Number 4 or 6. Aha, you idiot. Hey, someone go get some alcohol. Delinquents. Oh, come on, Mimura. I'm number 4. I don't deny it. I like you. Yes, one tom yum tofu. Yes, one tom yum tofu. Ah, wait. Make that a tom yum goon. Go with the tom yum goon. Sluts. What? 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 Why it's so quiet here? Let's kick it up a notch. PunPun didn't know who he was anymore. I need to find someone to hold as soon as possible, or my cells will bubble and scatter away with the wind. And if I have sex with someone, I'll be sure to be very happy, PunPun thought. Anodera, are you alright? Ah, sorry, you probably don't remember my name. I'm Canny from Class C. I don't really stand out much. I noticed that you didn't drink nor sing at all. Are you perhaps bored? If so, do you want to leave with me? Ah, I guess that could be, but I realized it. There are a lot of different types of people. It sounds obvious, but each person has either their own stories and lives. And whether that trivial or not is up to him or her to decide. To be honest, I always blame others for the bad things in my life, but it all came back to me. In the end, that resentment I felt towards others was actually just resentment towards myself. I was thinking of getting a normal part-time job or something. Maybe I can be independent and live on my own. Hey, do I sound like a goody two-shoe or something right now? I think so, but that's not how I feel. I'm still burning up inside. Shimizu, if you find yourself like a girlfriend, are you not going to hang out with me anymore? You seem like you're drunk. You dumbass. I only had cola. Hey, Shimizu, what kind of adults do you think we'll grow up to be? I can't imagine at all. Don't you think life and faith is just too much of a fake farce? Thanks, Anna. I was a bit nervous to leave alone. But it was awkward in that raging party. I thought you were a really serious kid because your grades are so high. But to see you easily handle studying and playing, I am a little jealous. Well, there's a part of me that also makes fun of you, but that's just my inflexible, stubborn side speaking. Ah, sorry. Don't pay mind to what I said. I must be boring you with my story. PunPun didn't really mind at all. That was because PunPun more or less felt the same as her. Huh? Do you hear something? Huh? I don't recognize it, but it's a nice melody. For some reason, PunPun couldn't hear his heartbeats. PunPun couldn't hear his heartbeats as anything but as a melody. Huh? Did you say something just now? Do you want to go to someplace fun with me next weekend? Asked PunPun forcefully. Yes, sure. Ah, who knows how our lives would turn out. Let's just try to stay as good friends as possible. Good vibrations. The hell is that supposed to mean? Yes, I see. I'll ask to get off from work early tomorrow then. And Yuichi? Oh, alright. I'll go over there with PunPun. I'm sorry for causing you trouble, Midori. It's fine to see you tomorrow. Ah, welcome back, PunPun. It seems that Grandpa passed away. That was sad. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, friend. I appreciate your company. Remember, you and I are not alone. You are loved. You matter. Good night. Sweet dreams. Until next time.